Hello, good day to you and welcome back to my channel. This is your friend Gracefully Ade. Today I want to be talking on how we can be able to live our very best life that we have ever dreamed of. Like you all know, everybody say, I want to live the best, I deserve the best, I wish the best, I merit the best. Now let's see how we can be able to live the very best life we have ever dreamed of. I'll be dropping some tips on how we can be able to live the very best life that we merited. Living the very best life you merit, you must deserve it, not deserve it, you must work for it. And for you to live the very best life you have ever dreamt of, you must think like a farmer. Not thinking alone, you must act like a farmer. And I'll be dropping the tips how farmer act and how they behave, why I call them the best. As we all know, most of the drug, or let me say, the drugs that we take come from herbs. I call the farmers the best in the world. A lot of people say the doctors, yes, they are good, but most of the drugs that they need to take care of a patient comes from herbs, and most of those herbs come from farmer. Now let's see, for you to live your very best life, or if you think you merit the best, on how to achieve that very best that you said you merit or you wish to live. First and foremost, you must never be in competition with nobody. And you must never try to unseat somebody to sit in the seat of somebody. When you are having that idea, I want to live the very best life, I merit the best, you must work it out yourself. It's a thing of personal decision. It's not a thing of words. It's not a thing of talking. It's a thing of action. The best doesn't come from what we say or what we do in a negative way. Because anything you try to achieve in a negative way ends up going down the drain. Within a twinkle of our eyes, you see these things crumbling. So for you to achieve that very best life that you have ever dreamed, that you think and you believe that you merit it, these are the tips I want to drop here with you. You have to think like a farmer. You have to act like a farmer. A farmer is that person that have a seed in his hands, a genuine seed. He will get those seeds, he will put them in the ground, he will water the seeds, he will take care of the seed, he will watch the seed grow. And in its time of watching the seed grow, he will go around the seed to take care of the grass. Just listen to me very well. He take care of the grass that grow along with the fruits. And as this seed begin to grow, becomes a tree. And as this fruit become a tree, it begin to bring fruits. And the farmer will still watch this fruit grow. Not just watching, he keep taking care of the seed. This very tree that has become a fruit, that is yielding fruit. He will make sure you nurture it so that the fruit will be okay. And when the fruit is ready to be harvested, the farmer don't sit down for the fruit to come down. He walk and make sure he bring those fruits down. And when the farmer get this fruit down, he's not still ready, he's not still relaxing, he's not still saying, I'm the best, I've achieved it all. No, the farmer keep moving. He will gather the ones he will prepare, he will keep for the next season, for the next harvest, for the next planting. He will keep them apart. And when the farmer do that, he keep them apart. The ones he need to sell, he sell them out to have cash in his hands. And the rest, he will keep them for eating. That is how a life of a farmer is. And a farmer is not always, they are not always that wealthy. A small farmer they are not always that wealthy, but they live the best life they have ever dreamed. Do you know why? Because they have peace and they have the seeds that they work for the seed to put it in the ground, nurture the seed, make it to become a tree, and this tree bring it to bring out fruit, and they take care of the fruit, they bring down the fruit, and they keep the one they need to keep for the next season, and they sell the one they need to sell, and they keep the one they need to keep for eating. That is how a farmer lives their best life. A farmer is one of the examples. If you really want to live a very best life, you want to live your dream life, you must have a genuine seed in your hand. When I mean a genuine seed, you must not steal to become rich. You must not convert to become rich. You must not be in competition with nobody to become rich. You must not bring people down to become rich. You must not even imagine of unseating somebody to sit in somebody's position. That will make you live the best life you ever want to live. The best life you can live, if you know you merit the best life and you have a dream that, oh, someday I want to live the very best life. Every day is Sunday. There is no tomorrow. Tomorrow is today. When you want to live the very best life you wish to live today, you must have a seed, a genuine seed in your hands. You must not be in competition. You must bring that seed and put it down. Watch the seed grow. Nurture the seed. Make that seed to become a fruit that will yield. Make that seed to become a tree that will begin to bring fruit. And when that seed begin to bring fruit, you have nothing to worry about. You see yourself living the best life. You see yourself becoming who you wish to be. Those are the tips, and this is how you can be able to live that very best life you wish. Do not live in a competition. Don't ever imagine to unseat somebody, because someday you will fade away. Your yesterday will come haunting you. So for you to live that very best life, think like a farmer, act like a farmer, do like a farmer. Keep the ones for you need to keep for the next season. Sell the one you need to sell, and keep the one you need to keep for the house to eat. When you have these three keys put together, I want to tell you, you can be able to live your very best life that you have ever dreamt of. And I wish you that you gain something from this video. Think like a farmer, act like a farmer. Do not be in competition. Do not